Today I'm absolutely delighted to be speaking with Hilary Lee. Hilary is the president of Spark of Life. It's part of a very special program, and she is the president associated with Dementia Care Australia. Her background is as an OT, and she's got a master's in science as well. So we're going to be talking a bit today about your program. Welcome to the program today.
Thank you very much, Jenny.
So tell me, what is Spark of Life?
Well, firstly, the spark represents the essence of what gives and sustains life. And it comes from our inner source as a human being. And it gives us the will and purpose to live. So Spark of Life is really about igniting that spark in all of us. And for people with dementia and their families, it's about restoring hope and joy and zest for life. And for people with dementia, it also is about enabling them to improve and live life to their fullest potential. And that's something that previously has not been thought possible.
Absolutely. It sounds remarkable, because many people who have a family member with dementia, it's often a very sad time, it's a very difficult time. And so you are offering a different approach to dementia care, something very special. You must have a lot of experience in working with people with dementia. What got you into this area in the first place?
Well, I can tell you a story. Back in 2000, when I was working as an occupational therapist in a little isolated nursing home outside Perth, we were working with a group of people who, many of them had challenging behaviour, and the staff had sort of run out of ideas of what they could actually do, you know, with them to support them, and many of them were on medication to keep them calm. And at that time I went on a one-day course, and that was led by Jane Verity, who's the occupational and family therapist who developed Spark of Life. And I went with two of my therapy assistants, and we came back very inspired, and we actually started to implement it 7 days a week.
Wow.
And as a small,
7 days a week? That's
7 days a week,
very intensive.
So every day, so everyone had a chance to to be involved.
Yep.
And we started to notice improvements in the people with dementia. Within a month, they were starting to improve in many different ways. So they were improving, like with language, with memory, even with those behaviours that had been so challenging before. They were starting to just melt away, and they were able to come off those medications that had been, you know, given to them just to keep them calm.
That sounds truly remarkable. Now, we've got some footage today to show people a little bit about the Spark of Life and show it in action.
Yes.
So can you talk us through what makes the Spark of Life such a special program? What's different about it?
Yes. What you're looking at here is the club program, and that's actually like a small therapeutic program. And you always have two facilitators to ensure that it's set up for success, and it's graded to the level of the ability of the person with dementia. And they have different themes, which you're seeing here. They're brought to life through the use of costumes. They can be anything depending on the level of the dementia, and we use probably more of the costumes and the bright colours when people have more advanced dementia, and more conversation, more language with those who have less advanced dementia.
Wow. And I noticed on your website there's a particular clip about a very special man, and he's just been shown on the footage as well. That's Says.
Yes.
Now, he had quite advanced dementia, didn't he? And he became involved with the program, and he hadn't spoken for, I believe, was it 12 months?
That's right.
Tell us what happened when he became involved in the program.
In his first club program, he came out of his shell, and you actually see it on the footage that you can see on our website. And he started speaking, and sort of first of all in one or two words, and then in full sentences, and then he ends with like a bit of a wink and a smile, and he's really sort of quite joking and jovial. Yeah. And those changes, they lasted for 3 years, like after that. Yeah, it was really amazing.
Wonderful. Now, this particular work has been recognised internationally.
Yes.
And I believe in 2009, you and Jane actually received a rather special award. Can you tell us what you received?
Yes, yes. We received this award because Spark of Life is very different, and it's like it's working in a new paradigm and drawing on new science, such as quantum physics and epigenetics, for example. I can tell you a bit more about those. Like, really, we... with regard to quantum physics, it's about the energy we bring to an interaction. Is it a positive energy or a negative energy? And Spark of Life is all those little details of how you bring a positive energy to an interaction. Yeah. And epigenetics, this is the new science of how outside influences, including our thoughts, literally switch on and off our genes every day. And so Spark of Life, you could say, is like an epigenetic medicine, because we enable people to sort of infuse positive thoughts, positive beliefs, and this enables us to have positive biological changes in our bodies, leading to positive health. So back to the award, we received this in 2009 from the International Association of Services and Homes for the Ageing, and this represents 30 countries.
Yep.
And they unanimously voted for Spark of
Fantastic.
Life for its ability to achieve rehabilitation and rementia in dementia care.
Right. It sounds a truly amazing program, and I really appreciate you taking the time to come along and share with the viewers more about what you do. If people want to discover more about the Spark of Life, how can they find out more about you?
They can go to our website, which is dementiacareaustralia.com, and on our website we have a library of resources. There's articles that are useful for families, for health professionals and for people with dementia.
Fantastic.
And they can post questions on our forum as well.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming along today, Hilary. It's been a delight to speak with you. And Fred, it's back to you. And if you've missed Hilary's website, you can find all her details at thecouch.com.au. Thanks.